Hey guys, Josiah is here. You guys may be wondering why I have the sad look or not. Well, it's because I have some sad news about my own Warioware series. You ready to hear it? Well, here I go. Now, before I say that, there's something I need to talk about first. Remember I made this back in January? Remember I started making this back in January 2024, and then I ended it back in March 2024. If you don't know what it is, here's the link in the description. It was my it was I made my Warriors series back in January 2024 to March 2024. That's why. Yeah. That's how it what it look that's how what it looks like. Now here it comes, everybody. Watch as I go. So guys, I decided for myself to redo the whole Warioware series. Wait, please let me explain. I haven't even explained why I'm doing this yet. As I was saying, I decided to myself to redo my whole Warioware series. Here are some reasons why I had decided to do this. Starting with the first reason, when I first made this prologue, I started the video where Cozy Glow is looking on her computer, and she thinks that my videos are awful. And for some reason, I didn't make the beginning look good because it didn't really make sense at all. I think some of them were okay, but I think most of them it doesn't feel right. Also, Dark TV saying hacking my computer is really probably misunderstandable because I don't think it's true. It doesn't make sense about him and the other villains hacking my computer. Like he didn't tell me that he used magic in the story, and I do not know where he got his cell phone, but I have no idea. Also, I did use the BFDI mouse for most of the characters, but for me and Dark TV, we used arrows. That's why. So yeah, that's why the prologue is not that good. Oh, and there's more. And because of me, if you look to the video of my if you look on my prologue video, you see that when I'm on my computer becomes my computer goes out and black, and the screen is gone. The screen goes black, and my computer's hacked, and I don't think it makes sense at all. I can't. I don't think it makes sense at all. But I don't know I did make a few mistakes here, but it doesn't matter. Also, I did make the story awful for this prologue, but yeah, this is just totally the reason. Don't worry. Also, I did make the part where I showed James and Rarity Blousy Low. They think she looks like Cozy Glow, but she is, but she's good. It doesn't make and the next part is I came to Dark TV's house to tell him what I did. I don't think it's really good at all, but still does not look good. And while I was gone in the story, while I was gone, Rarity was like calling her friends on the phone, and some people could be like, where did she get their phone number? I mean, yeah, she could have just come to their house and tell them what happened. I think I just made the story awful I think I just made the prologue awful. That's why. So this is why I'm doing that. That's the whole thing I said for the first reason. Now for the second reason. As the battle began, all villains got into their different places. As we look for as one of us look for one bad guy, and once we find them, we start to fight them. The, the reason is that if we fight them, we defeat them. When we fight them, if we defeat them, I get my computer back and unhacked. But still, it does not make any sense. Like, why? Why did I mess up the whole story? I should have known by now. Like, seriously. Like, one, in the Luigi video, people popping out shouldn't look like that, because I believe Luigi's right. He shouldn't pop out like a ghost. And in the James video, as James defeated Diesel 10 by sticking out his red hand, but which doesn't make sense because trains do not have hands. Like, seriously, why did I do that? He did that right after Diesel 10 hit him with Pinchy. Like, I don't know why. But as for the Blousy Low video, at the beginning I did make Cozy go become furious as she started yelling using her wise guy voice. She did become shocked when she sees Blousy Low that looks like her. But after Blousy Low defeated Cozy, she said that she might go to anger management, which one of the most things that does not make sense at all. I think that was probably one of the worst things I probably messed up. I'm really sorry if I think I probably messed things up. Whoops. Because of Cozy going to anger management, I'll get to that later. Oh, you know what? Let's actually get there now. I do not, as the chief from Dogman took her to anger management, but I do not know who called him. And perhaps I did not put that in the story. Yeah, maybe that's the total reason. I think I did not. Oh, and this will be the final reason. So for the final reason, I did talk about that, but there's more. If she goes to anger management, she probably might escape from it, and if the teacher doesn't see her, she might call the police or the security to find her, which I don't think that makes sense at all. Because her living in the castle living in Dark Tivi's castle doesn't really make sense at all. Because, well, I messed things up. I just messed things all up. I'm really sorry, everyone. Also, I didn't make the soundtracks for my Warioware series. Well, they were at least they were really good. And I think you guys might like it. They're also in the description for the playlist. Well, for the ending, it wasn't too bad at least, but still, me saying my computer's back doesn't really make sense at all. And I do not in the ending of me, in the final episode, which is me, I do not know I do not know what power Dark Tibi used to get my computer back, and I do not know why after I defeated him. It doesn't make sense at all still. Some of them, the soundtracks are okay. They're awesome, but the story wasn't really good. I'm sorry, guys, but that's why I'm redoing the whole story of my Warioware series. I'm sorry. So yeah, that's why I'm redoing the whole story of my Warioware series. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna remake the story of my I'm gonna remake the story, and I will also I'll also make the stories better, even the character stories. Yeah, especially the prologue. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. But don't worry, 7 heroes and 7 villains will stay the same, and nothing's gonna happen at all. Yeah, that's why. Oh, and I will also add um, if I only use Wario videos for the heroes, I'll also do that for the villains as well. Even though I still don't like villains like Grogar, Diesel 10, Cozy Glow, King Sombra, Roki, and Popple. Yeah, that's why. And don't worry, the soundtracks will stay the same because I made them perfect. And you don't need to worry about it. And this time, instead of Cozy Glow living inside of Dark Tibby's castle, I will only make Dark Tibby will be the only one living in his castle. That's why. I do not know where Cozy Glow will be, so I can't tell you. I don't think I'll tell you guys about this one. But anyways, remember I made remember I made those two new characters, Blousilo and Dark Tibby? Yeah. The filly's name is Blousy. The magenta filly's name is Blousilo, and the dark clone of Tibby is called Dark Tibby. I did use his voice as Steven, but instead of his voice as Steven from text to speech, I will voice act him myself, like this. Hello, it's me, Dark Tibby. Ha ha ha. Yeah, instead of using the text to speech voices for male characters, I will voice act them myself. But for the female characters, I will use text to speech voices because I'm a male. Yeah. I'm a male. If there's something I miss, let me know. Anyways, well, guys, that's all I had for today. This is me signing off. Goodbye.